Hello everybody, this is NCS and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire Dawn Reign of Blood. Last time, we've been to the town of Uranus and did a little bit of, well, town exploring. And today, it's yet again time for a little bit more of dungeon raiding. Lots of little bits there. So our first destination is what seems to be a forest, but it is actually this forest clear tile here. But it works for me, I guess. If you walk all the way up here, you get a treasure chest containing a blood protection ring, nice. And we also run into a ghost. Alright. This ghost here can increase our skeleton mage summon. Okay. I mean, I never really used that summon, but okay. Could be worse, I guess. Here we have a new kind of enemy, the giant spider. They can paralyze you and are resistant to a whole lot of things, so really I wouldn't. Okay, I never bother using my spells to begin with, but especially with those guys, I really wouldn't bother. Just take them out with your physical attacks and you're good to go, really. Unless they evade your stuff. Oh, come on! I probably should have got into this area here with a heart protection? Yeah, heart protection equipped. So not my entire party would be paralyzed, but oh well, that's too late. Here in this treasure chest we got a blood potion, and in this battle we run into a new kind of enemy, the poison worm, and I forgot to heal. Though the poison worm can make you ill, so be really careful of that. And they can bleed even though they don't have any blood to begin with. Oh, okay. Works for me, I guess. Other than that, there's not all too much to talk about. Well, they're resistant to fire, poison, light, and shadow elemental attacks, but could be worse. Although the seasoned Pokemon players among us probably would try to defeat them with fire, and then it won't work. So yeah, make note of that. You can use ice though. So that still works at least. And I was already expecting Asuka to die. Fortunately, poison and illness cannot kill your character. Really? Hit that freaking thing already! There we go. Thanks, Elaine. Alright, definitely do not forget to heal your, to heal the ill status. The poison status actually does vanish after the battle. Just the ill status doesn't, which is kind of annoying. Alright, you might see that little building there to the south, but that's actually not our next destination. We will go there eventually, but not for right now. For right now, we actually want to go to that small island that is between that center continent and that main continent to the west there. So, let's fly up here, above the forest, transform back, and enter it once we are actually transformed back. This area here is really small as well. You can find pretty much all the chests just by picking up one after another. They're not hidden at all. Anyway, here we have a new kind of enemy, the big eagles. You can feed off of them, so if you are short on blood, do that. Heck, even if you aren't short on blood, you might want to do that because it can cause them to bleed. And we also have the big spiders from what? Last arrow returning, critical hit, kill delayed. You suck, eagles! Don't you even dare critically another of my characters. Could you two please hit? Okay, that's better. There we go. Jay! 200 and what? 35 or so damage from what? Critical hit. Yikes. I probably should heal up to full. Actually, well yeah, Elaine would have survived had I healed her up to full. Hey. Yeah, that teaches me for not healing up all the way. Anyway, in that chest here we get a light ring. In this one we get a potion. And if you go to the left of that little water pond, or whatever that is there, if it is night, we can find a ghost over here. this ghost here can increase our... drum roll, please. Golem summon duration. Okay, so once we've made it out of this dungeon here, our next destination is the cave west of Uruya. So yeah, let's head over to Uruya first, so we have an anchor point. Yeah, I know, lots of traveling in this video again, but those dungeons are really short. Don't confuse the cave with that mine here. That's the mine we went into earlier. The cave I want to go to actually is, well, over here where I am right now. And yes, it is Sin. And you do need to talk to one of the villagers over at Uruya first to open up this cave here. And before I go further into this dungeon, I run into 3 giant trolls. Okay. Those giant trolls here do have quite a lot of blood, so if you're short on blood, definitely feed off of them. Also, those ogres here, those giant trolls here, can cause you to bleed, so I guess I should be wearing a blood protection ring, huh? Oh well, now it's too late, at least for this battle. Oh yeah, outside of the fact that it can cause you to bleed, I don't think they're all that much to worry about. But it could definitely be a lot worse. Like those giant eagles! Well, if those trolls here can hit or critical me as well, then they might be terribly. Oh my god, why are you taking so long to kill those guys? Elaine's almost dead already! Again. So, yeah. Don't forget to heal up, definitely. Or just buy some better equipment so you don't need to heal up that often. So, before we go into this dungeon, let's turn the time to night, because in here we have another ghost. And I do believe that nighttime was over already. And here we have the other kind of enemy in this dungeon here, the poison mushroom. Those enemies are one of the few enemies that are actually weak to something, fire. And, well, okay, they're resistant to quite a lot too, and can cause you to be ill. So, yeah, I don't think you can... Well, you can use fire spells to prevent you from becoming ill, because you will probably kill them before they can do anything to you. But I think just packing in some anti-disease serums does the job well enough as well. So, let's equip some blood protection rings. The blood protection rings, not protect rings. And where's that other blood ring? I never find that one. Oh, there it is. Its name is just too short. And that's pretty much all enemy-wise, and you're just the giant trolls and the poison mushrooms. So if we head down here, and don't forget to rid ourselves from the poison or illness status, we find a safe stone, so yeah. Alright, I guess, and I probably should heal up as well. Just to make sure that Elaine doesn't die again. Yeah, she died in another battle. Me forgetting to heal is kind of a problem, really. So if we head to the right here, we realize that those guys really seem to hate Elaine. She died again! And this time she was actually fully healed. Oh boy. And we also find a ghost, which is untranslated again. What? I thought I had... Oh, I'll fix all of those already. Well, apparently not. Anyway, here we find a ghost that increases the duration of our demon summon. Wow, I'm really running short on anti-disease serums. This treasure chest better be worth me wasting all those anti-disease serums. It actually is! It contains a white stone! Nice! Do we have one of those actually? No, this is our first white stone. Alright. The white stone, well, like all the other colored stones, we'll make use of them in the near future, actually. So I'll go with the properties of the white stone then, when it's actually of matter. And now I'm officially out of anti-disease serums. Fortunately, I still have 5 painkillers, or, well, I had 6 from somewhere. So I guess I'll use those, and I hope that I won't get turned ill all the time. So if we go down this path here. We realized that we need to go to Klena because we're now officially out of items to restore the illness status. Also, if we go over here, we get the Triclaws, which are, I believe, pretty bad? Not that bad, but for what we have right now, it is bad. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that these spores of those poison mushrooms target all of the characters, but at least at this point in time, the Entity C serum is cheap enough to buy like 50 of them at a time. So if we head all the way up here, without even getting interrupted by any monsters even, we get a talisman. So now we have how many of them? 2? Alright, I'm fine with that. And that's even considering that we gave a talisman away earlier. So yeah, that's all for this dungeon, so all we need to do now is actually leave it again. You know, I've noticed this strange pattern that whenever I want to say something inside of a dungeon, I usually get attacked. But yeah, let's forget about that real quick, and instead, actually I think it's fast if I just fly upwards, head to the last dungeon I want to go to today. Which is on a small island south of Aska's continent. South of Malzahn, so it should be that little tiny spot on our map there that I'm heading to right now. Yep, that should be it. So let's transform back here real quick. And we found another little dungeon, it seems. Okay, first we have an Entity C serum here. Okay. If we walk up here, there should be another chest. Alright. This one has a save stone. Oh, wait. We also might want to turn the time to night because right next to the chest. Okay. Is a ghost. Alright. This one increases our Golem summon by 10 seconds. Enemy-wise, this dungeon here is exactly like the last field type area we've been in today's episode. I realized that I most likely have missed a treasure chest, and yes, I have. Alright, then let's head back down again. Yep, there is a really difficult to see treasure chest. I thought it was a little further up, which is why I didn't look for it a little harder. But yeah, and here we get an ice ring, which marks our 4th ice ring, whereas we have only 1 fire ring as of now. Oh boy. Well, I guess we can at least go to an ice dungeon now without having to worry about anything. Okay, there should be one more chest, being this red treasure chest here, containing a blood rune. Alright, that's all I wanted. You need 90 intelligence to open that treasure chest, by the way. So, I guess this is all for today's episode. Next time, well, I already hinted at what we might be doing next time. That is, making use of our colored stones. This was NCS, and farewell for now.